is this person right for me platonically? And if they're right for me platonically, are they here for a season? And if they are here for a season, how many seasons are they here for? Because we ain't trying to get caught up in no bullshit. Okay? Angel number 444 could be significant for you. I feel like some of you have been in a space of learning the season that you're in. Some of you have been in seasons of where you're action orientated, where you're making moves, you're doing things. And some of you have been in seasons where it's solitude, reflecting, learning, and just being in a space of learning yourself before you can actually take any kind of action. Whatever season you've been in, that season is coming to an end and you're about to step into a new season. And for a lot of you, the season that I feel like you're stepping into is a season where you are being seen, you are being acknowledged, you are being given, for some of you, I'm hearing a second chance. Hello, my babies. I know I've been away for a while. It's been about 5 months. Where have I been? Living life, okay? And we'll just leave it at that. But some of you are in this space of knowing your seasons, knowing when to slow down, knowing when to take a break. And I'm hearing for some of you, you're being given a second chance, or I'm hearing redemption, okay? Some of you in this season, you've really been in a space of choosing yourself. Some of you have been in a space of protecting your peace as well, because this card does have the word protection on it. And through this protection that you've been giving yourself, you've been embodying this level of servitude, is what I'm hearing, to yourself, where you're doing things which may seem selfish to other people, where you are serving yourself and making sure that before anything else is affecting your peace of mind, you're making sure that you have got certain practices and mediums in place so that nothing on the outside of you can affect you, okay? So that other people can't affect you, situations can't affect you, work can't affect you, things of that nature. And what this protection has been doing, and what this season of, like, I'm hearing, like, for some of you, it's been solitude, but for some of you, it's been a season of selfishness, okay? A season of self-soothing, servitude, okay? Servitude to oneself. And the reason why this has taken place is because some of you are in a space of new beginnings, okay? Some of you have new beginnings coming in, new cycles coming in. Some of you may be in your current what's it called, your current life path year, which might be a number 9, okay? So you may be noticing that there was a lot of endings and stuff that are coming into place. However, there are also new beginnings that are coming into place for you, and that could be new friendships, new jobs, new career paths, new ventures, new hobbies, new destinations. I'm also hearing new ways of thinking, new habits, just new, okay? I also feel like with the new beginnings that are coming in, it requires more of you. It requires you to be in a space to be more assertive, to be stronger, to be, I'm also hearing vulnerable. It requires a certain aspect of you that your previous seasons you didn't have. So if you were someone who was very to yourself, or wasn't open to sharing, or didn't allow people to, like, assist you or help you or things like that, you're doing the opposite of that now, where you're in the space of, like, you're opening up more to the people around you, which is in turn bringing in a fluctuation of new people, new connections, new opportunities. If you have been in a space where you were talking too much, which some of my previous videos back, we talk about it, don't we? We talk about keeping your mouth shut, okay, when certain things are in progress, right? Some of you have now become more silent, you're more observant, you're more reflective, you're more attentive, things of that nature. And that has basically, you being in those seasons have birthed this new beginning, because now you're having this newness that's coming in, okay? And then you do have the number here 666, which it does talk about reflections, okay? You've got unexpected things that are coming in for you. I feel like this is a season where you have to be willing to do things in a different way compared to how you was doing them before. And for those of you that have not necessarily been in a space to move, you're about to be pushed. Like, I'm seeing spirit push you off of, like, the deep end, or pushing you off of like a really high mountain, but you've got your wings, so you don't have to worry about anything. Okay. There's also something here about dragon energy. Some of you have been working with dragon energy, or some of you have been working with certain ley lines, certain dragon ley lines, wherever you're situated around the globe. Okay. And some of you have been doing like the grid work, and if you haven't been doing this is something you're going to be called to do. So you may notice that you're traveling a lot more this year. You may notice that you get the urge to go to certain destinations, or certain destinations you're dreaming of. That is an indicator of where you're going to next, or where you need to go. Some of you may be relocating this year as well. Okay. I'm hearing that some of you may be relocating in the next couple of months between now and November. Okay. Some of you, this may be an abrupt relocation. I'm hearing for some of you it's due to eviction. Okay. However, some of you that are getting evicted or are becoming, sorry if this is happening to you, because I know how difficult that can be, or becoming homeless, this is a blessing in disguise. Okay. And you are needing to work and hone in on the faith from the source within you to kind of get you through some of the situations. Okay. Because everything has a season and nothing actually lasts forever. So I'm seeing that this is also a form of protection for you, but this is also a form of elevation for you, okay, in the best way. So some of you in this Mercury retrograde, because we currently are in Mercury retrograde now, you are going to start to notice, Sun for clarification, you are going to start to notice that certain bodily issues that you may have had before are coming back up for like review for you to pay attention to. Certain eating habits are coming back up for you to pay attention to. Certain situationships, relationships, partnerships, or whatever kind of ships are coming back in. Okay. And this is because this is like your final clear out before you begin this new season that I've been mentioning throughout this reading. So you really need to just be in the space of paying attention to all of these things, okay? For some of you, you're going to notice that when certain emotions start to flare up in you, you're going to have certain bodily reactions that go with that. Sun for clarification, okay? So you need to pay attention to this. You may also find that in this Mercury retrograde, you're going to be a lot more emotional. Okay. I'm hearing for the male specific, gender specific, you're going to feel a lot more emotional. There is something about the release of your dark feminine and transmutation into the light feminine. So there may be a lot of emotions that you, if you are a male, or you what's the word, gender specific, but if you resonate as a divine masculine, you may find that you're in this space where there's a lot of emotions coming up and you don't know where these emotions are coming from. These emotions are actually filtering from your emotional body, and there's a lot of emotions that you've been holding on from childhood, and also some ancestral stuff that is now your body and your emotional body is giving permission to be cleared. Yeah, I love when the sun comes out to clarify what the fuck I'm saying, right? Is to be cleared at this particular time, okay? All of this is happening before the season's coming, okay? Before your new season comes in. So that's what I'm happy. That's what's happening. That's what's happening for you. Forgive me, we are in retrograde, okay? Communication can be a bit, right? So 24-24, good times, leisure, rest, holidays. Some of you could be catching flights, and some of you, this could be unexpected holidays as well, okay? Some of you could be having holiday romances as well. I'm also picking up. You are worthy of affection, leisure, and pleasure. If you tell your family and friends how you feel, you'll find that you're all on the same page and can work together effectively. Some of you, there is going to be some challenges when it comes to family dynamics as well, is also what I'm seeing. Some of you at this particular time are actually finding your voice for the first time. Someone could be 18 specifically watching my video, and they've had family drama for quite some time, and the family drama is literally based around the fact that they want you to live, they want to live their life through you. So they'll be telling you things of like what they want you to do, or what they think you should be doing and how you should be doing it. And because of you deciding to take your own path, You don't necessarily have to be 18, but I am seeing like between the ages of 18 to 24, there's something here about an inheritance being cut. So you may be from a family that's well off, or they, you know, have money, they're financially comfortable. There's something about an inheritance being cut simply because you are not in a space of following their rules. And Spirit is saying that you are going to be okay financially. You are somewhat of the generational curse breaker. You may be someone who's highly sensitive and empath, and you're finding that you're in this space where there's just a lot of like contradictions with what your family have said and what society have said. And you're in this space of now being wanting to find your own way. So some of you, this is where the homelessness could come in, this is where the eviction could come in, or you being kicked out. And this could also be where you start traveling, because I'm seeing someone backpacking as well. I'm hearing Australia and New Zealand could be significant. Okay. I'm also hearing that with these situations that are taking place with family dynamics as well, make sure that your heart is always filled with love, right? Forgive them, for they know not what they do, okay, is what I'm hearing. And you have to be in a space of knowing that sometimes the resentment or the frustration that you are feeling from them isn't necessarily even them, and understand that there are spirits that work through people to get to you. So sometimes, you know, when someone's angry and they snap out of it and they're like, they don't even realize what's been going on. Sometimes that can be a spirit or energy that has literally taken over them, because they have they have energetic holes and auras within their auric field that has allowed that sort of possession to take place. Okay, so there's something here about just being aware of that. All right, I don't want to make this video too long, so let's get some other messages. Some of you are taking a new career path and you just need to continue. Yeah, transmutation, transform the situation, right? So like I said, some of you are in situations at the moment where they may be a bit rocky, they may cause some very like hostile emotions, but you have to remember, emotions are just energy. So in whatever way you can transmute that energy, you do that. Whether that's you go and dance, you create something, you cook food, you do whatever. I'm looking at my jewelry, so you could be a jewelry maker yourself as well. There's things like that. There's something about this alchemy, like turning water to wine, okay? Finding a way to change the dynamic of the situation that you're in. And no, it's not going to necessarily happen overnight, but they want you to really get good at focusing on your inner world's reality as opposed to your outer world's reality. Okay, I love that. Yeah, doing the spiritual work. So for some of you, this could be meditating. For some of you, this could be chanting. For some of you, this could be going outside and grounding, communicating with the trees, communicating with the birds, connecting with the forest spirits, connecting with fae, connecting with the other, you know, animals and creatures and beings on different dimensions. This is for some of you that consider yourself as star seeds or otherworldly, is what I would say. Okay, money tree. Yeah, so I do feel like at this particular time your wealth is being generated from your inner abundance. Okay, a lot of you are in this space of being spiritually abundant, spiritually wealthy. However, for some of you, it's not being reflected in your outer reality just yet, but it will. Cha-ching ching. Okay, it will be reflected real soon. Okay, it says enjoy your wealth. So there are dreams that are coming true. I'm also feeling, and I just hesitated there, so there's been a hesitation for you to walk your chosen path, or to walk the path that has been laid out before you. There's a lot of changes and shifts, and I feel like some of those changes and shifts that you're experiencing may feel uncomfortable for you, because these are changes and shifts that maybe you didn't necessarily envision for yourself. But you have to remember, a source within you and your higher self can see the bigger picture compared to what your human mind can see. Okay, and you have to be okay with that. Like I'm seeing some of you may be going through changes of religion, some of you may be going through changes of sexuality, some of you may be going through, I'm hearing changes of gender, some of you could be going through changes of career. You could be someone who is like a painter, but now you're deciding to become a doctor, or you could be someone who is a carer who's now deciding to go into dance. a lot of you are getting back into your childlike hobbies and dreams, okay? Because you're now realizing that a lot of your dreams are not that far-fetched and that you can actually achieve them, which is a beautiful thing. But it can also be a scary thing, and I think that's what's kind of holding you back. And a lot of people deem fear as a negative thing, but fear is literally just the door, the gateway to indicate that you're about to embark on a bigger journey. Are you ready? Okay, that's how I see fear. I don't see fear as something negative that holds you back. It's an energy, just like everything else, just like rage, just like joy, just like happiness. It's an energy just like everything else. And every energy carries a message. It's just for you to receive the message, okay? And again, through transformation, through alchemy, you can receive the message, okay? Partnership. I'm getting partnership here. What we talking about? Some of you are needing to prioritize connections. Some of you may have some new connections coming in as well. It's kind of what I'm feeling. I'm gonna get my other deck to clarify that, but I do feel like we did get self-love on the card 666, and we did get love on the card 2424. Okay, you are worthy of affection, right? So for some of you, you may have some like new love interests. For those of you that are single, you may have some new love interests that are going to be popping into your life. And some of you have been through a very tumultuous or difficult relationships and situationships. Some of you, all you've ever experienced is situationships, and you've never really experienced love to its full capacity. Like some of you envision what the type of love that you would want to experience, but you haven't actually experienced it. And I feel like for some of you, you actually have someone coming in that is going to provide what you envisioned, but more so, okay? But you have to be open to this, okay? I'm hearing that for some of you, there could be someone who maybe you've recently met that's currently changing their life and how they, you know, do things for you. They could maybe be working more. They could be planning things more. There's something here about being very strategic and meticulous here. Sun for clarification, helicopter for clarification, incoming, okay? And I'm hearing that this particular person is going to be a gift of some kind to you, and you be a gift to them. Because what I'm hearing, this is cute. What I'm hearing is that no matter what you have gone through, no matter what you have experienced, you never allowed your heart to go hard. You didn't. You had ample opportunity for your heart to become hard. You had ample opportunity for you to turn into a fuckboy, a fuck girl, whatever, right? A Jezebel. You had ample opportunity, but you chose not to. Some for clarification. You chose not to. You chose to stand your ground. You chose to be of love, be of light, be of authenticity, right? Because you knew that your time would come, and your time is here. The only thing that I'm hearing with this as well is that with all gifts, you never know what you're going to get. So with this particular gift, whoever this person is they're quite wise, okay? They're quite wisdomatic. Ours could also be significant. You could also meet this person on your birthday. Or I'm also hearing that if you are in current relationship, someone is going to gift you something. Your partner's going to gift you something that's going to help to bring you closer together. And I'm hearing that the gift that they're going to gift you is something that is very sentimental. Okay, it's a very sentimental gift. Some of you could be renewing your vows as well. All right, some of you could be getting engaged. All right. But for those of you that are single, this person is very wise. There's a lot of wisdom, okay? There is this relationship that's birthing. So for some of you that are not necessarily in a full-on relationship, or you're just getting to know someone, or you're just dating them, I'm hearing like the third date, okay? There is something that's being birthed, okay? There is something that's being birthed. Some of you, there could be a decision between two people, and you are being told not to make the wrong choice, okay? You, in your hearts of heart, because I'm speaking to someone who's very intuitively inclined, meaning that your intuition is tuned in, turned on, tapped in. You know when someone is not necessarily right for you. And I've been saying this to my clients a lot lately. If you are in a space of getting to know people, whether that's platonically, romantically, or for business purposes, always go and consult source within you first. Ask source, is this person right for me romantically? Is this person right for me for business purposes? Is this person right for me platonically? And if they're right for me platonically, are they here for a season? And if they are here for a season, how many seasons are they here for? Because we ain't trying to get caught up in no bullshit. Okay? Ask source within you. Like, any person that comes into my life, I always ask source. Please tell me, are they here for a season? And what is the reason? Okay? Like, and this goes for any relationship right across the board, like I said. So always consult with the source within you. Okay? And you can do this through prayer. You can do this through journaling. You can do this through meditation. Okay? I like to do mine through meditation. But just being in that space. But I am hearing that with this particular person, this person gives off a very strong magnetic aura about them. And there's a little fly in here as well. So there is someone talking about you. This person may be speaking to their friends about you if this is something that is newly developed or newly developing. This person could have spoken to their friends about you. What I am getting, 15%. The number 15 could also be significant. Okay, you could be born on the 4th in the 4th month. You could be born on the 9th in the 9th month. You could be born in the 6th or in the 6th month. You could be born in the 2nd or the 4th, or again the 2nd or 4th month. Again, or your phone number could have these numbers in them. Okay, or these could be life path numbers too. But this person has a very strong magnetic energy to them, a very strong magnetic pull to them. Like, you may feel drawn to them and you don't know what the reason is that you feel drawn to them. You could be in the space where you're just like, you're just highly attracted to them, and they might not be your usual type or expectation, but that is a good thing. Okay, because usually what is our type is usually something connected to some type of trauma that we've had ongoing for the years that we've existed on this plane of existence. Do you get what I'm saying? So they might not be your usual type of expectation. This could be culture, this could be race, this could be location, this could be gender, it could be anything. Do you understand? So I'm also hearing spirit say, don't necessarily pull away from this, because for some of you, you might meet this person and you really feel a pull to them, but you may get triggered because you feel like I'm hearing for some of you, you may feel like you're in a space of not knowing whether you can live up to their standards or give them what it is that they necessarily want, and so on and so forth. Like, I'm hearing spirit say, give this a chance. You don't know where this is going to lead. Instead of being in your mind, come down into your heart, come down into what you feel as opposed to what you think. Okay, so this is kind of what I'm getting, because I really genuinely feel like this person is in a space of helping you to transform. Like, you're going to be transforming each other. Okay, and changing a lot of things within your dynamic. Okay, and I feel like once these two people come together, there's a lot of ancestral stuff that's going to be cleared and cleansed and renewed, is what I'm hearing. Don't be afraid of the unknown. Change is a natural order of things. So yeah, some of you may feel like, some of you may have felt before that you was ready for a relationship, and now you're in a space where you're feeling like you're not ready for a relationship. And some of you are in relationships and were ready to walk, but there's going to be that one thing that shifts everything for you. Okay, because some of you are ending a situation because you had wrong decisions. So some of you are ending a situation, and maybe this new person that's coming in is what helps to shift and make the decision that you do want to end whatever situationship or broken down loveless relationship that you are in. Okay, this is kind of what I'm seeing. All right, so Mexico could be significant. Okay, you're going through your rebirth, you're going through changes. Okay, it's time to say goodbye to the old. All right, and don't be afraid to step into the new. There's something here about savings as well, so make sure you're in a space of saving money. This wealth that comes in, make sure you're putting money aside too. Okay, and some of you in this space, you need to kind of rest. Okay, also, you coming into this new connection, you're going to realize how much this other person that you was dealing with, if you are getting out of a situationship, was actually draining you, and that this new person, oh, that just fell on the floor, and that this new person is actually a perfect fit. And I think at the time of you meeting this person, it's actually going to be a surprise for you. So again, you could be meeting this person at like a birthday party of some sort. Hold on, let me get that card. Yeah, you could be meeting this person at a birthday party, or date this person, you could meet them out while they're celebrating a birthday, but this person had you exhausted. But the new person is literally a perfect fit and they're a surprise for you, but you need to be flexible about this. Okay, octopuses could be significant. Golden eggs or eggs, you could be eating an egg sandwich right now, or you're eating eggs for breakfast or something. I don't know. But those are all the messages that I have for you. Okay, I'm still providing readings, so for those of you that are interested in readings, you can inbox me for readings. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, so look forward to seeing my face more. Okay, love you, bye. Mwah.